going on, guys? It's your boy RaceCarRichie. Real quick video I'm gonna do. I sent my old transfer case out to get built, bigger components and stuff in there to hold a little bit more power. In the meantime, I picked up a spare transfer case, which is this right here, and I'm gonna be doing the rear main seal in it and the input seal, which is this. And that's pretty much just going to be this video, and I'm going to do the getaway with some flathead screwdrivers and a big socket to smash them in. Then I'm going to fill it up and put it in, and the car will be rolling again. But I sent the old transfer case out like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, and I'm still waiting for it to be built and do the machine work and everything. And it's been too cold to do any work in the storage unit because I have no power in there. And it's winter, and it's really cold here in New York. It's been a very cold winter, but yeah, I'll get some lights going and kind of show you little things here and there I've been doing. Then tomorrow I'm gonna come back out here. It's supposed to be nice out, and I got a bunch of wiring to do, so I'll show you the latest and greatest updates that I've been doing with this. So hang tight, I'll show you how to change some seals. Let's go. All right, so these are the tools. Hammer to hit them in. This is for one of the seals. This is I'm going to use for the other seal. Beat the crap out of it with the flathead to get it out, and a little pick thing that I made out of an old screwdriver. If any DSM owners from 95 to 99, if you want to know, the input shaft, that's the seal number from AutoZone. Okay, 223014. From AutoZone. This seal is for right here. And that's for an automatic. I don't know if it's the same for a stick shift. The rear main seal, or the output shaft seal, that one is part number 710317. They're about $6 a piece, maybe 7. I got 2 of these and 2 of these. Mainly one set's for this T case. The other set's going to be for my other T case, which is in pieces because I sent out the stuff that needs to get machine worked. So I took it all apart. It's just been sitting here. And every now and again, I come and spray some WD-40 on it so it doesn't get rusty. It's a freaking mess in here, but I got a new display. Look at that thing. I'm gonna show you all that, show you what that is. Messy, messy, messy. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. So it's not a wheelie machine like what Cleetus just bought. I know it's red like the wheelie machine he just bought, that little Fiero. But hopefully we're not going to flip this one over. I did see that video. That was insane. That was insane, guys. And they literally said in the video, like, he's been wrecking cars all week. Or he wrecked 3 cars that week. George. They were like, oh, George wrecked 3 cars this week. And he's the first one to go drive and then wrecks it. And I was dying at that. It was funny from the series of events that happened, but it sucked because of what happened. And I'm glad he's okay. But anyway, this is not getting wheelie bars. So we're gonna send it. All right. So this seal in the back, this seal, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take our handy dandy flathead, and I'm just gonna kind of in here between this and the seal, and I should be able to pop this right out. Put some loving. All right, it's moving. Come on, baby. Don't die. I know I should be using a seal puller. Okay, let me just put this over here because I got to do it on the end of my truck. What do they say? Kobe. Oh, that's a nice hole you got there. See, it's out. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a towel. We're going to spray a little bit of this on the towel. because this is brake clean, and we do not want to get brake clean mixed in with the oil, so we're not going to spray it in, mainly because we're not taking this apart. And we're just going to give it a good old-fashioned rim job. Yes, I know what I just said. You heard me. And I'll say it again. Rim job for the transfer case. Okay. That's all nice and clean now. Let me just do one more brushing. Now we're going to smush this in there. Anything else? And there's people over there because I'm at a storage unit. It's because Long Island is super expensive. And once I hit 10,000 followers and subscribers, I'm going to be quitting my full-time job and I'm going to try to do YouTube full-time. So, yeah, America, show you boys some love. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the new seal. First, we're going to apply some lovely grease to the outside. You don't have to kill it with grease. And this goes for a lot of seals in the automotive world. Some seals are a little bit harder to get out because they're flush mounted. And that's kind of like the other seal. I'm going to show you, it's a flush mounted seal. This one had a space between here and the shaft, so I was able to get a screwdriver and just kind of force it out, where most seals you can't. But all of them are the same, and then you can get a seal tool that hits them in, which I do have, and it's in the back of my truck. But let's see, we'll get this started as best we can. Sorry, got something in my nose. Let's see where the camera is. Oh, you guys are way up down there. What the heck? Sorry, I lied. Totally just turned the camera off by accident. Anyway, I think it was this big guy. And like Happy Gilmore, we're just gonna tap in it. So this socket is the same exact size as the outer diameter. You want a socket. See, this socket is too big for this seal. So what could happen is, first of all, this is not gonna fit in if the seal has to be sunken in, it's not gonna fit inside what you're doing. Where something like this, which is a 32 mil socket, fits just a little bit smaller than the seal itself. And because it fits a little bit smaller than the seal itself, it's not going to damage the inside of the seal, it's not going to damage the outside, and it's going to fit in if the seal has to be sunk lower than the flat surface of what we're putting it in. Hard, deep, fast. So this, we're just going to okay, it's going. What are you silly? We're just gonna sand it. Okay, it's almost in. But I think this socket's just a hair too big. So we're gonna go down to this one, which I'm just gonna hit it on the very end, so we can sink it in, and I'm probably gonna have to get a different socket, so I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I just found a socket for those cartridge filters. I'm just gonna put it in here, and it looks to be a pretty good fit. Oh, look at that. I'm just gonna go right around the outside of it. All right, that thing is in it to win it, boys. All right. This is seal number 2, which is, this is the whole reason I wanted to change it, was mainly this one was actually leaking and stuff. Focus. Yeah, it's not gonna focus. Maybe if I do this. Ah, there it is. Leaking around the outside. It's definitely a little damaged and worn out, so you get to watch me try to get that out. This is how you change seals in a jiff. Oh, wait, let's go this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes you can get a screwdriver in there because we don't care about the seal. Look at that. First try. See? So I hit the screwdriver right between the shaft and the seal. Smashed it in there. Got just underneath the lip. And just pry backwards. That's all. Okay. And we're going to have to fill this up with some oil because I know it's empty. 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 All right, we're going to put this new seal in. Let's clean it first. You don't need that much. Just need enough to get a clean surface. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful. Ooh. That's a nice peephole you got there, mister. All right, so those are our old seals. Same thing with the new seal on this side. You don't got to kill it with grease. Just a nice light coat so we can slide on in. And yes, I know I'm wearing gloves. That's because when you get older, you realize you don't want your hands to be dirty 24/7. We're also going to put a little bit of grease on the inside of this as well, because the shaft does ride on that, so we're going to make sure that that has grease on it, so when it gets used for the first time, it doesn't it's not dry metal against the rubber seal and damage it. Same thing with this one. We're just going to tap it in. And we're let's just going to tap it till it stops, I think. Yeah, why not? We'll go right there. I think there was a bearing at the bottom, so I don't know if we're supposed to go that far deep. I might have to look at my old one. I don't think we're supposed to go that deep on this, but sure, I think this is going to work for temporary purposes only. Okay. Cool. Got our shaft installed. So I just realized, well, not just realized, but when I said before I'm going to sink it in a little bit further, it's supposed to be flush with the top of this. I definitely sank it too far down. So one of two things is going to happen is the bearing on the inside, that it's I don't know how much further it can go down, but if it's down all the way, then it could be rubbing up against that bearing and kind of eat the inside away and do a self-clearance kind of thing, and we'll be perfectly fine anyway. Or if there doesn't feel like it, but sometimes there's a groove in these seals where it's supposed to sit in, but I don't feel anything, so we're golden. Let's get this thing oiled up and put in. So if anybody cares, the drain bolt for this is a 24 millimeter. All right, you don't have to Gorilla tight, just snug it the freak up. That's it, and right there should be good. Okay, so I have no idea what size this is, but it's probably 17. 19, 18, 17, and bingo. Because it is a Japanese car, and Japanese are all metric. If we do it this way, and we do the good old beans. Okay. All right, got my go-go juice. Heavy, shock proof. I think this holds a quart. So if I'm not mistaken, we can probably just hold it up, dump it in, see if it leaks, and we'll just kind of send it from there. You're supposed to only fill it up till it drips out. Wow. Maybe it's half a quart. I don't remember. That would really suck if it starts flying out the other side. You know what I mean? Yep, look at that. It's flying out the other side. Dang it, Bobby. I thought that was sealing there. Well, people, sometimes you learn from your mistakes. This might be one of those things where I'm gonna have to put it in, hook up my stupid pump to it. If it made a mess. And it's coming out the front, which I don't know if that means it's full, because I only put like half a quart. This is where we're gonna be. Look at that. Yeet yeet, boys. Yeah. So we gotta put it in. We're gonna put this light right here, so we can kind of see. And then, just because it's so dang tight, T-case goes right there. You see all my purdy, my torque converters, my flex plates, some nuts, drive shafts, some bolts. Okay, there's my tank case. Okay. Yeah, baby. First, we're gonna slide this into here. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, it's so heavy. Come on. Okay. And then I think it's something like this. Ooh, kill him. Okay. It's just so heavy. Okay, these are the same. That one just stripped. Oh, that's gonna need a longer bolt. So this happened on my last car too. This bolt is not really long enough for this little piece of aluminum. And even if you go like, I would say that was like 30 foot-pounds, maybe 40 foot-pounds before it actually stripped it. And my other Eclipse, I just longer bolt with a nut at the end and it's good. So that'll do for now. I'm not gonna be doing any dynoing or anything like that with it. So now we're gonna take this off. And we're gonna finish filling it up. You know what else it smells like? Gear oil. If you guys are a mechanic and you freaking know what gear oil smells like? Oh my god. Burnt gear oil? Oh my god. Alright guys, we're done. So that's how you put the seals in and put the T-case up. If you want to take the T-case down, then watch this video backwards, turn your phone upside down and press play from the beginning and it'll play it backwards. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll put out another one of just some updates on some wiring and some goodies. I'm gonna probably put in my new oil pressure sensor tonight just because I got one, I think. Yeah, oil pressure and fuel pressure is now gonna be logged in my system. And I'm getting rid of all of the gauges and I'm going with a single display. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. Like it. Don't like it. I don't care. Bye.